Me alone. They have asked me not to come into their Dover Plain store. They have also shortchanged me 24 pills from my clozapine. They also said, okay, Antonia, okay, Antonia, Amanda, and Lauren said to me that my gabapentin was addictive. My doctor, whose name is Dr. Robert Roy, and he is a psychiatrist, because I have panic disorder, and I need this medication to live. Otherwise, I will die. I'm a mobile home park manager, 61 mobile homes. And because I had the medication in me today, and I've gone to Walgreens instead of CVS, the service is 5-star. So I'm asking you, and I don't care if the regional manager sees this, I'm asking you to boycott every CVS and go to Walgreens, because you go in there, they got people walking up and down the lanes, and in the Dover Plains branch, they have nobody half the time at the register. And the people in the pharmaceutical department, okay, how dare they say that my medication is addictive when it's not? I have talked to the pharmacist over at Walgreens, and they said it was not. I have talked to a registered RN who has been an RN longer than this flying idiot for a regional manager. Okay. Because I had a panic attack, and I have been walking into this store for 34 years. They are discriminating against me because I have panic disorder. So I'm reminding you, you see this? I'm asking you to boycott CVS. And I don't care what how they answer me, because they're a bunch of stinking lying bastards. They charge a friend of mine $600. You saw the other night, that Vacosa. $600. And my friend has, what do they call it? I don't know what it's called. I think it's special kind of health care. And they charged her $600. This is absolutely, totally insane. Once again, this is the third one that I got. I am pleading with you to boycott CVS. When I called their executive offices, they did squat crap to correct the problem. And the regional manager told me that because I walked in and told Amanda and Lauren I was kidding around when I said, I'm Donald Trump, you're fired. because of that, they actually think that I am a threat to a store that I've been going into for 34 years. Some time ago, when I first started having panic disorder, once again the same problem happened. I was told that I was an unwanted person. And we fixed the pharmacist pretty well. Because you see, the regional manager of the store, regional manager of the pharmaceutical department, regional and the store manager were there. And I walked up to him and he said the wrong thing and everybody came around and he was fired on the spot. And they had another pharmacist to come in and replace him. He was told to leave, and he got a police escort out. This, and I am sorry for my words, this dumb son of a bitch for a regional manager is discriminating, and that is a federal law. Discrimination will not rule, especially when people like me have disabilities. I will tell you a story. I had my tractor out today, and I was cleaning up because branches were falling, and I got to take some more stuff down. But you know something? There was a gentleman, and I know him personally. He's Hispanic. Doesn't speak a bit of English. And I had the tractor and the trailer. And I took the brush away and put it in my tractor and gave him a hug. And I called him my amigo, because he's always been my amigo. So let me ask you a question, regional manager. I think you owe me an apology, because 7 on your side's been notified. And they're going to investigate you. And I pray to God you lose your job. And I pray to God they fire everybody in that store. And I pray to God they fire everybody, in the Militant store. And every store that you run, I hope they fire everybody in there and get people in there who know what's going on. Because your store is run atrociously. You're scared of me, and you shortchange me 24 pills, and I have to fight with you to get them? You're a disgrace to the human race. And I made you a promise that I was going to go live. And I hope you're watching this. I want you to see this. One more time, folks. This is the 3rd one that I've received since I gave them a cease and desist letter to leave me alone. Mr. Regional Manager, you better come up with some good answers. Because now you're in a trap. And now I've got the evidence. And the evidence will show that you have failed to comply with the cease and desist order. If I'm that dangerous and I'm a threat to people, then tell me the reason why I'm a manager of a mobile home park of 61 mobile homes. Mr. Regional Manager, you're the threat. And this is a promise from me to you. If any of your people come into this park, the authorities will be notified and you will be taken out in handcuffs. You asked me not to go into your store. I abided by your wishes, but you have not abided by mine. You're a very low-class piece of dirt. I'm asking everybody and all my followers, all 80 of them, to boycott CVS. It's time that they go out of business. It's time for you people to learn that the only way you're going to really truly find out what a real pharmacy is made of is by going to Walgreens. Let me remind you, they told me my gabapentin was addictive. And that was Lauren, Antonia, and the technician known as Amanda. And my doctor, a nurse, and another pharmacist from the Apple Valley Shopping Center said it was not. So, who are you going to believe? You're going to believe someone who lies to you? I'm a real threat to people. Oh my God. Jesus. I was the one who made up a rule and regulation that every single solitary parent would pick up their kids at the bottom of the hill. So I'm a real threat, Mr. Regional Manager. I'm the one who put down 20 tons of clay. Excuse me. I'm really a threat. You're not doing your job. To me, and I'm saying it because it's the truth, if I were Donald Trump, you're fired. And if you keep on sending me these, I will reveal your name. And that's a promise. But I'm asking everybody to boycott CVS and use Walgreens. Because CVS are full of lies. They are deceitful. They didn't have my medication. They charged a good friend of mine $600 for her medication. And by the way, I have great news for everybody. Ladies, I'm officially off the market. You know why? Because I found the right woman in my life. And I met her. We've been going out. and you're going to be the first one to hear it. Are you ready? I asked her to marry me. And she said age didn't make a difference. She's a United States Marine. And I told her I fully support you. And part of love is understanding each other. So I'm proud to announce that I am fully engaged to this wonderful, sweet young lady. She is beautiful. She is my dream come true. And I waited for her all my life. And I'm telling everybody how much I love you, darling. Boone, I love you. And by the way, guys, she's got a 2-carat diamond ring on her finger. She doesn't know where she's going for her honeymoon. Well, I'm not going to say, because I'm going to let her pick it out. I believe that a gentleman always says to a woman, you choose. I want to make this a dream come true for you. So I'm also sharing with you that I am off the market and that I'm proudly engaged to Boone. That's her name. She's beautiful. And you know something? She don't mind these. She says to me, I don't mind the fact that you have long fingernails. I think it's fabulous. And I think they're gorgeous. And she told me if I cut them, she's going to hang me by a rope. That's a joke. And I told her how much I love her. So, once again, I'm asking you to boycott CVS. I hope you will, and I hope you'll take your business to Walgreens. I don't work for Walgreens. But I'm going to tell you something. The first time I walked into Walgreens and the pharmacist and I talked, he says, do not worry. What these people have told you is a lie. Gabapentin is not an addictive drug. And they should, and CVS should not have shortchanged you, and you shouldn't have had to fight for 24 pills. He told me that was a disgrace. As a matter of fact, people have also, I've heard people claims, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard claims about CVS giving the wrong medication out and the wrong dose. Can you imagine a big chain like CVS shortchanging you 24 pills and telling you that you are a threat to their store because you had a panic attack? CVS, you're a threat to the pharmaceutical industry. And when we get done with you, I promise you, you're going to be apologizing. Because we've gotten in touch with 7 on your side. Hey, listen. I'm telling it to you because I care about you. And if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't be showing you that. That's the 3rd one since I've asked him to stop. Each one of them are now, each one of those pieces is now in a copy, is now in my attaché case. So, to everybody, don't let CVS rip you off. Because you see, they got rid of machines that take CF cards. And they originally had them, and I used to go in there with my Canon 5D and sit there. And you know something? The ones, when I talked to the lady in photo, I want to do an art show. And I just told her, I said, you tell me what you want in exchange. If you want Chinese food or something, I said, I'll get it for you. Because I said, I want to do an art show because I'm a professional photographer. And I don't know if I'm going to use chromes. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I know we're shooting real slow. I'm using digital, and I'm using medium format. I'm also going to be using my RB67 SD. Not the SD Pro, not the RB67 Pro, but the the RB67 SD, which was their last version before they went to the RZ. So, to my friends at CVS, you are a threat to the American people. Everybody, you take good care of yourselves, you keep on smiling, and I hope, as I said, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do something that when I get married to this wonderful lady, we are going to broadcast it live. So you can actually see her walk down the aisle, and you can see our vows. And they'll come in 2 sections. Because we want you to be part of this wedding group. We believe that my followers should not be left out. Hey, thank you from my heart for standing by me. You're the best. And I love you all. That's the reason why I'm trying to protect you. But remember something. Don't trust these people. These people are a bunch of thieves. And they discriminate against people like me. And that is against the law. Thank you for watching. You have a great evening. And by the way, as I always finish off, you know how I do it. Wait a minute, we're going to do it another way this time. There's nothing in it, but there will be a little bit of wine. I hold up this glass, and there will be wine in it later. And I'm doing something I've never done before. He's looking at you, kid. He's looking at your health. He's looking at you. Cheers. I don't know if we can exactly do this. We're going to try to do something we've never done. There. To your health. Enjoy. I'm going to enjoy a nice glass of wine. Talk to you later. By the way, if you must drink and drive, drink Pepsi, the #1 soda, but I'm drinking a glass of wine because I'm happy as a pig in a blanket. I'm getting married. Yes, it has finally come true. At the age of 62, I've found my love. I love you, Boone.